Everyone assumes Joey Tribbiani is the emotional child of the group, but in this one scene, he demonstrates a level of emotional intelligence that not a single other character in Friends ever matched, and almost nobody noticed. On the surface, this looks like classic Friends comedy. Joey measures space with a stuffed penguin. He argues that a screaming baby is actually a pickup opportunity. The audience laughs, the canned laughter plays. You move on, but rewatch it slowly, and something completely different is happening underneath. Rachel is leaving, not just the apartment, she's closing a chapter of her life. Joey is the one who refuses to let that be the ending. Joey doesn't just ask Rachel to stay, he builds her a world. This isn't impulsive, this took time. Joey sat alone and planned this because he knew Rachel needed to see something real. Rachel says the baby will cry. Joey says he's loud too. The baby will be up all night, so is he. The baby will make a mess. His response, hello? As if that's barely worth discussing. On the surface, this is a joke, but listen to what Joey is actually doing. He's mirroring every fear Rachel has and absorbing it. He's not dismissing her concern, he's reframing them as compatibility. You're worried this baby will disrupt someone's life? Not mine. My life already looks like that. It's a profoundly generous thing to say. Rachel asks about the women, the dating, the lifestyle Joey has built his entire adult identity around. If I'm bringing home a woman who can't stand being around a baby, that is growth. Real, unannounced, unhyped growth. And then there's Hugsy. The penguin in the crib is Joey saying, I'm ready to share the most protected part of myself. He just needed the joke to cover the vulnerability. Here's the insight that reframes the entire scene. And honestly, Joey's entire arc. Every other character in Friends treats their emotional growth as something that happens to them. Ross stumbles into maturity. Monica is pushed toward vulnerability. Chandler is dragged toward emotional honesty. Joey chooses it, quietly, without a speech, without the show underlining it. He doesn't need Rachel to see how mature he's being. He doesn't need credit. He's not performing selflessness. He's just living it. The scene ends with a crib he found on the street. It has something moving underneath it, a tale. Chaos immediately follows, and Joey's response is not panic, it's laughter. Because Joey has already accepted that this new life will be unpredictable, messy, and so here's the question worth sitting with. If Joey was this emotionally wise all along, what does it say about how often we mistake simplicity for shallowness? If this scene made you see Joey differently, you probably won't look at the rest of the show the same way either.